Okay, we are live. Good to
Super.
be live and alive. Yes, super. Hello, everybody watching this podcast anytime, anywhere in the world. I'm happy to present Inspirational Bar Podcast created to inspire you to become better bartenders by listening stories of highly successful people that achieved a lot in the bartending or hospitality industry. And I'm always very happy to bring some amazing guests. And today I have a very interesting person, very amazing guest, because he is the first world-class competition champion, global champion in the world. And if you are a good bartender, you definitely should know what a world-class is. And if accidentally don't, you will definitely know today because it's one of the most tough, interesting, and challenging competition. I had an honor to take part in it once myself, and I think it's not the last. So I'm very excited to hear the story of the person who managed to become a global champion in the first ever world-class competition. So I present you Aristotelis Papadopoulos. Hi, Aristotelis.
Hello, Aistis. Hello.
How
Very
are
nice
you?
to
How
meet
are you?
you.
Nice to meet you too. From Saloniki to Miami today.
Exactly, exactly.
So very nice to meet you, and actually, very it will be very nice to hear your story because world class is definitely one of the most interesting, toughest, and challenging competitions in bartending world, because it just gives a. I mean, you need to participate to understand it, and. And as I know, you are the first ever world class competition champion that happened in 2009. So it's the year when
Exactly.
I started bartending, and I started bartending. I don't remember, it was 2008 or 2009, turning something like that. And I was in Cyprus, so it's somewhere close,
Yeah.
It's very interesting, So very interesting to hear your story from the start. How did you get involved in hospitality industry, into bartending, and how did you grow to that point when you participated in world class and won it?
So I will, if you want to speak from the beginning, it is gonna take days, months.
Really? But maybe some short version, just
Yeah.
how you got
Let's
involved
make
and
the long story short. So
a bit
uh,
short. Yeah.
it happens. It happens really. It happens accidentally. It
Okay.
happens in 1984,
1984.
and
So I was born in 1983. So
so
I
you
was
were
1 year old and you already
1 years old.
started.
Yeah.
Started. Okay, very interesting.
And yeah, I was going with all my friends in one bar. So the bartender there, uh, he had to go to the army to fill his duties in the army, and he asked me, "You want to work as a bartender?" Because he couldn't find anyone.
Mhm.
And for me, it was really a great honor to go there to work in this bar because all of my friends was there, and to serve, very well, to serve your friends, it's really great honor.
Mhm.
So I accepted the challenge. I didn't know anything about bartending. When I say that, no, nothing, nothing. And Dennis was his name. He showed me how to make coffee, his coffee. He said, "Make me a coffee," and I started making a coffee for him, and that's it.
Greek coffee. I also know this coffee.
Yeah, it was not Greek coffee; it was hot Nescafe,
Okay.
and he disappeared. Since then, I was trying to find things like how to improve myself. There was no internet or cell phones, something like that. Was nothing,
Mhm.
and I was starting to read books. I was trying to find books. My first book that I took in my hands, it was Mr. Boston. So I was trying to learn the classics, and I was going to grocery or to the green grocery shops asking for limes. Limes in 1984, it was in Greece. It was a dream. And I was trying to find, all the ingredients to create the cocktails, and it was a really big challenge for me to find all this. So it was difficult times, and I was trying to succeed. I was trying to work. I still remember my first cocktail. I was really proud that I did it myself.
What was it?
What was one of my signature cocktails? It was a vodka, rum, white. It was vodka, white rum, Fanta orange, and grenadine.
Okay. Okay.
And
Oh,
without name. I was really proud. I was 16 years old.
Oh, so you started when you was 16 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after that, I was, as I told you, I was trying to find ingredients. I was reading, and I went to the army, and after when I finished with the army, I was start working more professionally as a bartender. I never stopped, because from the first time that I jumped behind the bar, I said, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
And I came back from the army, start making my work more professionally, as I said. And in 1998, I won my first competition in
99.
Greece.
Okay.
1998, yes.
What was the competition?
It was for the for the Hellenic Bartenders Association.
Oh, okay.
Which is it's a member of IBA.
Mm-hmm.
And after I was going to Portugal to represent Greece for the IBA competition, world competition.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do anything good, like I was in 10th place, something like that. It was my first competition ever, and I won the competition in Greece, so I went to Portugal.
Mm-hmm.
After I was working, more dedicated to cocktails and things, and I was participating in another competition. I didn't do anything until 2008. I was again participating in Hellenic Bartenders Association, winning the national hits.
Again.
And after I went to Puerto Rico representing Greece. I didn't do anything again, like it was nothing. 8, 6, something like that.
But it's still a good place. I don't know how many competitors was there. Like
it was 55 countries or something like that.
Oh, so it's very good. It's already good to get into first 10. I believe like that in the world.
The good thing is I'm sorry. The good thing is when you're participating, you're winning things, even if you don't win.
That's true.
You see the people, you meet the people, and you understand many things.
True. That's true.
And 2009 started the world-class competition. I win the 3 national hits in a row.
Mm-hmm.
That took me to the final of Greece, and I won the final. And in July, I've been to London representing Greece, and won the world class. But to tell you the truth,
Congratulations once more.
thank you very much. Thank you very much, Aistis. But to tell you the truth, it's uh, it's not so hard competition.
Okay. Explain.
Since I will explain you because I've lived this as a competitor, and since then I'm judging.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the judges in the world class competition
Mm-hmm.
till now.
Mm-hmm.
So to tell you the truth, it's not so difficult competition.
Mm-hmm.
It's exactly my idea, and the way I'm thinking is if you do what you're doing every day in your bar and you know very well the hospitality, the classic cocktails, and you know how to create things, you know the ingredients, you know how to make a cocktail, let's say from scratch, to create it and deliver it to your guest, in that case to the judges, it's nothing. It's really easy. It's like what you do every normal day in your bar.
Mm-hmm.
So
But okay.
tell me
No, no.
what.
I mean, yeah. On one hand, yes, but on another hand, all the competitors who already get to like maybe countries final, uh, so they already all are good and doing all those things. But still, there is that something more that gets some of them gets better than others. I believe.
One thing that it's really difficult to take out from your mind.
It's just say hello for you,
Hello, hello, Kevin.
Edvinas from Lithuania.
So the thing to take out from your mind is the stress. This is something that you have to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
The stress, if you don't, uh, if you are really stressed, you don't go anywhere. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, even if you are focused on what you're doing, the stress keeps you away from your goal. That is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can make a routine. You can make something like uh, take things from your mind, and if you are capable to do it, yes. But the stress, this is that all the bartenders have to work with
Mm-hmm.
to go, and
Yeah.
that means you have to be relaxed, and you have to do your everyday work.
Maybe you have some advices how to get relaxed, because I know it's very hard from my experience as well.
I will tell you this. If you see me in your bar, you don't know me,
Yes.
and I will ask for a cocktail. What you will do?
Which cocktail you mean?
It
I would
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
I would ask you a couple of questions. I would ask you, like, sir, what you like? Maybe a more strong forwarded cocktail, more fruity, more like sour base. I mean, just to get a direction, and then I'll make something what we have on the list, or maybe in my head, like to that direction where you told me, and because it will be biggest chances that you will like it, then I would make something that you like totally don't like.
Exactly. You will give me information about the cocktail that you will make for me.
Yes,
You will be happy. You will smiling. You
of
will be,
course.
of course. You will be hospitable.
Yes, of course.
This is what you have to do in the world class. This is what we ask in the world
Okay,
class.
okay, okay, maybe.
Do what you're doing in everyday work.
Okay, okay, maybe, yeah, maybe it's really an idea to look at everything more simple and then more complicated way. Maybe
Yeah.
you saw a lot of competition. Actually, have you seen all competitions since 2009?
Yes. All.
Wow. So you see also actually you have the biggest experience of everybody. Now you could, if you participated now, so you could win it again, definitely.
At this moment, me and Ueno-san, Hidejugu Ueno,
Mhm.
we are the oldest people in the world class.
Mhm. So
We still participate. Yes.
yeah, that's cool. So it's very interesting. Uh, Aristotle, so let's keep a bit still on the competition. Maybe can you give you said one thing is to be relaxed, to be like to try to get a way out of stress. What other couple of advices could you give for people who want to participate to improve their participation results? Let's say not only talking about world class, just in general about cocktail competitions. Like, what do you think is uh, besides like relaxing? What other two, three things are more important than maybe some other things? Let's say the most important two, three things uh, to have biggest chances to win. I mean, to become a champion.
So one thing is to know the ingredients,
Mm-hmm.
to have all the information about the products that you are using. The
Mm-hmm.
portfolio of Diageo, for example, it's huge, and
Mm-hmm.
the reserve portfolio it's big. So you have to know all about the spirits to
Mm-hmm.
to combine them with other things.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you have to know about your ingredients. It's really important to know the ingredients
Mm-hmm.
about because in every country the ingredients are totally different.
Mm-hmm.
For example, if I find in Greece a mango from Miami, it will be a mango from Miami that has really a huge root till
Mm-hmm.
coming Greece.
Mm-hmm.
So something happened. It's not so fresh as
Yeah, of course.
in Miami. It's not going to be so fresh. The same thing if I'm going to bring you, for example, Kalamata olives or uh, mandarins from Greece
Mm-hmm.
to Miami.
It would be different, not
It
so
will
fresh.
be exactly. So even if we're using fruits or vegetables from the country that we visit, it's not the same because we have to. The soil is totally different. The vegetation, the sun, the climate, everything is
Mm-hmm.
totally different. We
Yes,
have
of
to
course.
try. We have to try everything we catch in our hands to get the perfect result.
Mm-hmm.
Because if something is not the same, like in Miami or Greece, in Moscow or in Cape Town, we have to adapt the recipe.
Yeah,
If you don't
very.
adapt the recipe, it's a great danger to have a drink that is really not good. Also, all the competitors are carrying homemade ingredients from their own country.
Mm-hmm.
It's from the travel in the suitcase. The temperature is changing. Everything is changing when you travel. Sometimes it's taking like 1 day in the luggage. That means you have sometimes you will have destroyed homemade ingredient, and you open it and you go to the competition and you have to work with that ingredient on the spot, and you see that it's destroyed, but you have to make the cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that you have to know is to explain exactly what you are doing. So the guest will understand, the guest, I mean the judges, will understand exactly what you are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we have to guess. So, okay, sometimes it's really easy to understand what the bartender is doing in front of us, but sometimes it's not.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to ask. And if you ask, you're losing, let's say, points because
Fun.
you don't have the explanation.
Okay. So you have to explain like what you pouring and why you pouring that particular ingredient, and if you're mixing or shaking or doing something else also, you have in mind these things.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. All this is winning points.
Mm-hmm.
If we have a good explanation, if we have a nice cocktail, if we
Mm-hmm.
have a bartender which looks nice,
Mm-hmm.
it's is working perfectly. Like it's not dropping out the liquids.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Clean
using
work.
it's it's using uh, the bar tools very well,
Mm-hmm.
and he have a story to say. The
Mm-hmm.
storytelling it's really important for us to understand. If you have a good story to say about your cocktail, a good
Mm-hmm.
story to say about the product. Also, the product knowledge is really important for us
Mm-hmm.
to understand why you're using this. All this it's really important for us to understand and to see in a professional bartender in the level of the bartending for
Mm-hmm.
the world class or for any competition. But when I'm speaking, I'm speaking about the world class. The world class, that's why the world class is the best competition ever been, because uh, it's a it's demanding a competition
Yeah,
that demands
definitely.
many things.
Definitely, yeah, it's very interesting, and I remember I took part once because in Lithuania this competition came only in 2016. I think it's 2016 when first time it came to Lithuania. So I took part 1 year after because of some reasons, and yeah, it was very interesting because all the seminars you have to go to learn to make those homeworks. So it's not just that, is usually just one show off with one cocktail and that's it. So it's you collect points all the time, and then I think it's 10 the best ones, at least in Lithuania. Maybe in some other countries we do a little bit different. We had a final, and then from that final already one person got the first place to represent. So it was very, and a lot of
Another,
different hats. That's what is very interesting, because when you have to be knowledgeable in many things, and it's, I could say it's more fair, because when there is less chance of like accidentally winning, because he was more in better mood than another bartender or something. So I think this is more fair, because you still have I don't know, maybe it's 5 or 3 or 4 tasks at the final, and even more at the global final. I think it's more. I've seen on the internet.
the fear comes from uh, from the people the fear comes to the people that they don't know things. They are, how can I say that? They are not knowledgeable enough.
True.
This is where the fear comes and the stress. Because if you know what you're doing and you are a fun person, you have no worries. When I was in London, they said you can take your own bar tools, you can take your glassware, etc. I didn't take anything. I said I'm going there and I will compete with all the bar tools that they have there.
Okay.
I thought it was a good move, because otherwise you will never be familiarized with the bar that you're going to work there, or all the other things. You will be like a stranger. I have my ingredients. Imagine like a doctor to go to operate in a different clinic, and he have his tools. It's okay to have your tools, but there are also tools there that you have to use them. If you don't know, you cannot operate.
Yeah, that would be better. That won't operate.
Exactly. So this was my idea, to work without having my tools, without having my fancy glassware, without having anything. Yes, I agree with all this, but you have to know how to operate without them also. I'm sorry.
It's okay. True. That's true. Well, that's good points to consider for people who wants to compete and want to improve their results actually in competing. And thank you for sharing them, Aristotelis. And one question just raised in my head while listening. What was the most crazy memory from the participant side? I think I'm saying you were like you saw all the competitions of world class. So what was the most crazy, or cocktail, or I don't know, or presentation, or something else that you still have in your head, like what happened through those years that some competitor did? Can you share that?
It was in I think it was in Cape Town.
So it was
A bartender brought
2 years ago, or no, like very recent.
No.
Maybe I'm mistaken.
In Cape Town, it was 2015. I think.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Maybe I'm mistaken. Okay.
If I'm correct, he brought. This was in the finals. He brought a nest of wasps.
Like bees, wasps.
Wasp nest. Yeah. Wasps.
Okay.
And it was a larva inside, smoked. He took
Okay.
the larvas, mugged in the shaker, and he shake with the larvas. Okay. It was
like mezcal, like Mexican things. We wanted to go.
Yeah, it was with gin. I think the cocktail was with gin.
Okay.
Many other things, like in Czech Republic, I was judging the competition there, and one guy brought grillos from in brine or something like that.
What was that in Brian? Sorry.
It was pickled grillos.
Grios. What is that?
Yes, it's black like grasshopper, but
Ah,
smaller.
okay. I'm just checking on. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see in internet. Yeah, it's kind of that. Okay. Okay. How was the cocktail?
And it was a side dish, but he said like it's complementing the drink. It was not so good, really.
And as a judge, let's say if there's like, okay, maybe not all the people would like to eat that. So as a judge, do you have an option to refuse to eat that, or you must?
I never refuse. If I refuse, it's not okay for the competitor. I'm
Yeah.
always try to be in the place of the competitor and
Mm-hmm.
say, like it's like me when I'm presenting a cocktail and I say this is the side dish or you can eat it or anything. I have to respect his wish, and I'm eating or drinking the cocktail because
Mm-hmm.
I have I have to understand what this guy means,
Mm-hmm.
what the bartender means with him. I'm trying to figure out like what is the meaning in the cocktail.
Okay. Okay. That's interesting experiences being a judge, I guess. You never know
Yeah,
what crazy thing you will have to drink or eat this time.
you know, I I always try to find crazy things to eat,
Okay.
like unusual drinks, unusual food, insects and things. I'm always eating like this, but sometimes it's not working with the cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not working, and that's it.
Okay. Aristoteles, also, I want to know what is a great bartender for you? How do you, what are, like, let's say, to make it easier, what are three things? But now I'm talking not about competitions, I'm talking about just bars. Bar and bartenders, nothing about competitions. Uh, what do you, what do you think in your mind, and it's personally to you, personally to you, when you come to the bar and after being in the bar you can say, wow, that bartender was great. I'm talking not about bartender good bad bartenders are bad, but there are good and great bartenders. So what are three things that makes difference between good and great bartender for you personally?
Uh, First of all, the bartender must smile. You have to smile, be polite, welcome you in the bar. Second is the knowledge. You have to be knowledgeable. You have to know the classics. For me, the classics is the most important thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you go to school, and if you don't know the history, you don't know anything. So we know the history, we know the classics, and after we can become better.
Mm-hmm.
First thing is this, like hospitable, smiling, knowledgeable for the classics.
Okay.
I think this is the key ingredients for a good bartender. I really don't care if the bartender will make a hard shake, or he's doing amazing steer, or he's throwing the drink like from tin to tin. What I need, it's a smile, a good word to say, and have a really nice drink. At the end of the day, this is what it pays.
Okay.
The guest will pay you, and this is my opinion. This is my opinion. If the bartender on his kingdom inside the bar is the king, and this is the kingdom of the bartender. So if you go outside and say, I'm an excellent bartender, I'm a world-class bartender, I'm the best bartender in the world, probably nobody will know. In your kingdom, I respect you are the king and you're doing your things. And when you're doing your things, do it well. Be a good bartender, be a good king. If we go outside from the bar, nobody knows us. But inside the bar, be a good king.
Okay, very good point. Very interesting point. Cool. Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
Aristotle is very important question, especially in actually only in these days, as the world is facing this pandemic and the hospitality industry is facing a really very big hit, let's say, and a lot of losses, a lot of people lost jobs, a lot of bars closed, and so on. In different parts of the world, different. Uh, what would be your insights in after COVID, let's say after COVID world in hospitality? In maybe just let's make it narrow in bartending industry. What you were thinking? Of course, you was thinking something. You was talking to people, and it's just your insights. What do you think will change in bartending industry, in bars industry, after everything, let's say, finishes or just becomes a new norm already? What that new norm will be, let's say.
You said it already. It's going to be the new norm.
Okay. Yeah. So
The
what
new
do you
norm
think?
is going to change. It's gonna change things, and all the big companies and they try to adapt in this thing, and we all try to adapt in this thing. We all working in the hospitality. Actually, here in Greece right now, the hospitality is closed for 2 months already.
Oh,
So imagine all these problems that the people have, and it's really difficult. It's really difficult, and also for me, because my work is in the hospitality. I have a bar school. I have a cocktail catering. I have I'm consulting big hotels and bars, restaurants around Greece, and also around the world. But what we have to understand is it's something new. We have to be careful to go back strong. This is my idea. We have to be careful if we want to go back strong, and we will. We will back strong. We will be back. What it will change? It will change the people will change. I think they will see the hospitality different, because we are all right now, we are all crazy and thirsty for to go to the hospitality, to go to the bars, to go to the restaurants, to feel more human.
yeah.
and that's it. This we have to feel uh, more human. I think this is something that it will be the hit of after the pandemic. We will be more human.
Okay.
We will be more close to each other, and also the hospitality will grow again. Will rise stronger than ever.
Okay.
I don't know. What do you think?
I heard already a lot of not like different opinions. It wasn't so different, but uh, it's difficult to say, like. But I think one thing like cocktails to go will these like bottled cocktails will thrive and will grow, and we will have a lot of good quality craft cocktails where you can buy even in shopping center. I believe some will get to their way through to the shopping center,
Mm-hmm.
and we will what is interesting, we will be able, I was just thinking today, we will be able, for example, now I follow like bars people from, let's say, England, who live in England, or the bar in England, like today I saw some cocktail, I think, from the Gibson, Marian Becker's bar, Gibson. And I think, wow, that would be nice to, to taste the cocktail, and to taste a cocktail, I have to go there to London, let's say. So it's like for a drink, I'm not a billionaire, to go for a drink to London, it's too expensive. And if I'm planning my trip somewhere else, so I just can't. But I believe in quite near future it will be possible to do that, because I will be able to order the cocktail and it will come in the bottle. Of course, it won't be that glassware. Maybe there will be issue with a garnish, because sometimes you get the cocktail full, but you will still be able, and maybe we will find out a way to also present them so good in the bottle as they could be presented in the glass. So that's, on one hand, that's a good thing, because you could be tasting different things without going there, because going there sometimes is impossible, or like, it's impossible probably, so one thing that I
And
will will change, so this one, and it will be from a good perspective, actually.
this is good with the bottle cocktails and things. But what I'm missing is the magic. Is the magic of the bar, of the
Yeah,
bartender behind the
yeah,
bar, of the
yeah.
music. The bottle cocktail, it can replace all this.
True, true, true. That's true. But
But you can take some of this magic to your house. On this thing, I agree.
exactly, that's not to replace, but to give it for example, if I want to taste that cocktail, I can't have neither the magic neither the cocktail, but at least I will be able to get the magic of the cocktail without maybe seeing the process and that. And sometimes, you drink some cocktails in the bar and it's very nice, and you want to, take them home because the bar is closing, but you still want to drink some drinks at home. Or sometimes you want, to have a date at home with like some people with girlfriend, boyfriend, something, and you don't want to go somewhere where there's a lot of people, so you want to do it at home but with good cocktails. So it's just a additional thing. Of course, being in the bar is a different experience.
And another good thing that maybe the bartenders can do at this point is to work with producers from their own neighborhood. For example, like 30 kilometers, 50 kilometers from the city.
Hmm.
They can make together like fresh. They can take fresh ingredients from the city to help also producers from the neighborhood
Hmm.
and create bottled cocktails and
Mm.
give it to the people.
Yeah, true. True, very true. It's a good advice.
Because because the pandemic is not also the uh, it didn't hurt also the only the bars. It hurt also the producers from the vegetables, fruits, everything.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
these people also need help. And many people right now turn to this point of view.
Hmm. Yeah, that's very good point. Very good. To mention and to keep in mind that's also important as all ecosystem in this field.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Aristotelis. So thank you for your story and for your insights and a couple easy questions for the and for just to know you better, to know you better, and for people who when for people who will compete in world class, so to know judges better is also very good, So, what's your favorite category of spirits?
Uh,
Spirit, I mean,
I don't
which
have something like, yeah, I mean, it depends on the time. It
uh-huh.
depends on the time and on my mood. I can drink, uh, for example, I can start with vodka or tsipuro. You know tsipuro.
Oh, I just wanted to ask what
It's
is Cipro.
like it's like Zivania from Cyprus.
Ah, okay. It's like, yeah, I know Giovanni.
It's a great. It's a grape distillate.
Okay, grape distillate. It's like a grape
and
moonshine,
and
probably. Yeah.
something like that. Something like
Okay.
that. Yes.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
And all after I can go with gin, depending on the mood.
Okay.
I love a good rum. For example, Zacapa is one of my favorite rums.
Yes.
Uh,
Very good.
I can drink. Tequila uh, like the whole day.
All
A
day.
nice, a
All day.
nice, nice gin, nice gin tea.
Okay. Cool.
Whiskey. Okay, mostly at night.
After
But if you
tequila.
ask me, yeah, one tequila started to be my one of my favorite spirits.
Okay, cool. Tequila is really good. I mean, refreshing. I mean, I like tequila too. And Aristoteles, what's your three favorite cocktails? Like more favorite, which you would let's say would never refuse. Classic
I will
cocktails.
never refuse a good Negroni.
Okay.
Uh, Mai Tai.
Okay.
I love Mai Tai. Okay, if we go to Negroni, I can go like Boulevardier, Negroni, Negroski, with I can go with a nice Rosita.
Okay. I don't know what is Rosetta.
Rosita is imagine like a Negroni with tequila and some doses of Angostura bitters.
Ah, okay. So we replace with tequila and put some Angostura bitter. All right. Never tried this. Okay. Well,
Exactly.
will do. Okay.
It's amazing.
Okay. So Negroni is you are Negroni man. Cool. Negroni is great cocktail. It's the
Yeah,
one of my favorites
I
too.
have at the moment here. I have ready uh, in my bar. I have old fashioned.
Okay.
I have a normal Negroni. I have a white Negroni and Vieux Carré. This is the four cocktails that I have ready in my bar. They are
Mhm.
always ready in the
Right.
bottle,
Ah, you
pouring in the glass.
oh, you have pre-bottled them already. Oh, okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
To get fast into the action. Cool.
Yeah, because I have my wife also here. If she wants to drink something,
Mm-hmm.
she pour in the glass and she drinks. Also,
Okay.
some friends they are coming if I'm not here.
Okay. So we can get to
Yeah,
drink. That's so you already started pre-bottling cocktails. We just talked about that. You're doing that. Cool. So thank
I'm
you very
I'm
much.
I'm pre-bottling. I'm pre-bottling years before.
Yeah, you see, you had it coming. You had it coming. Okay.
Also, I'm making my own. I'm making my own liqueurs,
You on the course? Oh, cool.
seasonal
Well,
liqueurs. Like
some fruit liqueurs.
right now, I have chestnut liquor
Okay, chestnut.
and
Cool.
a
Very.
cranberry and
Mhm.
a cranberry Christmas cranberry.
Mm,
That's this is the name that I call it,
mhm,
with a warm spices inside, cranberries
mhm.
and vodka kettle one, and I'm making my own liqueur.
Mm. I think I saw on Instagram some pictures actually. Yeah, no, I remember. I saw. So it was probably one of your liqueurs.
Yes,
Cool. Very nice. Very nice. I wish one day to meet you in live to try.
I'm making my probiotics probiotic soft drinks, but
Okay.
different kind of things like cardamom lemonade and
Uh-huh.
hibiscus ginger beer.
Like kombucha or something
Uh,
like that, or something different.
no, 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 no. With
Mhm.
uh, with one. Sometimes I'm making with ginger bag. Sometimes I'm making with whey, like from the
Okay. Mhm.
milk serum.
Mhm. Mhm.
It depends what I want. It depends what I want to do.
Mhm. Mhm. Okay, so you're creating things. Very nice. I like to create things too, so it's very interesting to hear your ideas and what you do. I will check even much more on Instagram those pictures that I saw and everything else.
And also, I'm making my own vermouth.
Hmm. Okay,
I'm
based
making
on
a lot of things at home, like the vermouth. The vermouth is based on the spirit is from Metaxa
hmm.
grape. It's grape distillate, wine
Yeah,
distillate.
uh-huh, very nice.
Because the vermouth is wine, so I choose to work with wine distillate.
Uh-huh. Okay,
It's
it's
more
up.
it's more it's better and tastier.
Mhm. I never tried that. It would be interesting to try the vermouth with a wine distillate. Uh, so maybe one day I will visit Greece, and we'll meet you. Yeah,
I
for
will
life.
wait for you. I will wait for you, my friend.
Very good. I will know that I have a friend now in Greece. One more friend, because I have a couple from those times I lived.
Exactly, exactly.
So very nice to talk to you, Aristotle. And keep in mind, then you will be again in Miami. So I would gladly meet you and then drink some Negronis with your homemade vermouth.
You you are now my second friend in Miami. My first friend is Cheryl Cook.
Okay,
You know
I
Cheryl Cook.
know. Uh, uh,
Cheryl Cook is the creator of Cosmopolitan. Gary
okay.
Regan was searching for the creator of Cosmopolitan, and he found that Cheryl Cook create the Cosmopolitan in South Beach in Miami.
Really? Okay, because I
1985 or 1986 or something
okay.
like that. And the original recipe was called for absolute citron,
Mm-hmm.
cranberry juice, roses lime
Mm-hmm.
cordial.
So I know. I just don't know this guy personally. I mean, like personally, but yeah. Now I remember that story of Cosmopolitan and the Absolute Citron exactly. So
And
I know the guy, but not
and she
personally.
lives she lives there in Petersburg, yes,
Oh,
in
so
Miami.
in it's another city. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cool.
Very close.
Yeah.
And
It's
every year since 2015, 2015, every year every year since then they celebrating 31 of July. It's a Cosmopolitan Day in Miami.
okay. 31 of July. Now I guess missed it already. No, this pandemic fucked up everything a bit. With celebrations. But as you say, we will get back and everything will be differently good again, I guess. So, Aristoteles, thank you very much for the
Exactly, my
conversation.
friend.
It was really interesting to hear your story and to know you
Thank
better.
you.
And I believe people who listened or who will listen in the future for this podcast will really get some insights to get better at competitions or to become better bartenders. And thank you very much once more. I hope see you somewhere soon, or not so soon, but I mean, we'll see you in live, or maybe we will meet in some world class competition. That would be really, really cool as well. And thank you everybody for watching this podcast. I hope you got inspired and took some ideas because I really took, and it will definitely help me in competitions and in the bar and to become a better bartender. So thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you in next podcast. Thank you, Aristoteles, once more, and I'll see you or in Miami or in Greece or somewhere else. Now, I think next world class is going to be in Sydney. I saw there are 3 scenarios. So
Uh, in 2000, in
no, it's gonna be
2021, it will
it's in
be
Madrid.
in Madrid,
Yeah, in Madrid, and then it will
and
be
and after it's going to be in Sydney.
yes, exactly. Yeah. I remember now that I saw that promotional video. So maybe we will meet there. That would be really cool. All right.
Looking
Bye.
forward to see you again.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Bye, my
Bye.
friend.
Bye.